When you leave this session, you've got a great deal. So we're coming to kind of towards the end of the session. So I'm going to kind of go through some of the things with you. So when you leave this session, you've got a lot of great information from me. Is that correct? Yes? But you haven't done this before. It can be a little overwhelming. So go through the step processes, getting your students to change the mindset. That can all be overwhelming. So what can you do about it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a faster, easy way to make all this happen for you. So I'm going to give you gigabytes of information. I'm going to give you gigabytes of resources, and I'm going to guide you and show you how all this can be done. So how to become an outstanding teacher? You're going to get step-by-step instructions from me, from this strategy, so that you'll be able to tell others who can benefit. So I would like you to get as many people onto this course as you can. Part of the syllabus, what we're going to be looking at is everything happens in the Quran and Sunnah as foundation of Islamic knowledge and learning. Islamic concept of education and spirituality. So we're going to be looking at deep spirituality. The role of Madrasah as an organization of Islamic learning. Theories and principles of planning and enable learning within the Madrasah. Learning styles and inclusive practice. Classroom and behavior management techniques. Teaching development and assessment techniques. So we're going to show you all the pedagogy, all the methodologies. Modern theories of learning. Effective lesson planning and schemes of work. Learning resources and Islamic education, health and safety, professional practice and learner protection. And we're going to be going through all that with you. And as part of the course, we have a 20-module course, okay? So these are the modules that we'll be going through. So module 1, teacher standards, module 2, lesson planning. Then we go practical approaches to differentiation lessons, behavior management in schools, lesson planning and schemes of work, more in detail again, Islamic studies and the RE syllabus, attendance and lateness, safeguarding motivation. So the reason I've color-coded this is once you go through the first 4, that's level 1, then the next color is level 2, the green is going to be level 3. Module 11, Bloom's taxonomy. Module 12, observations and assessment. Module 13, marking, feedback, follow-up and book scrutiny. Number 14, there will be implementation in the classroom. So that's again, you're going on to now level 4, collaborative learning and grouping, collaborative learning and its uses. Then we're going to level 5, exam purpose, papers and a revision. So how do you assess students? Your exam papers have to be taken into consideration the assessment techniques, whether it's formative, summative assessment. And again, that has to be really, and how to revise. And I'm going to be producing a podcast, which you can use with your students for them to enhance their revision and note taking and so forth. And I'm also going to be showing you how to coach and mentor your students, developing student council and leadership. I'm going to be looking at reading, writing, Islamic studies and Arabic, and again, assessments and data analysis. So how can you track your students in terms of their progress made or not? Okay. So part 1, we're going to be looking at teaching a must for teachers. So as a teacher, you have to have all these credentials. Yeah, you have to set high expectations, promote good progress and so forth. And part 2 is your personal professional conduct. So you need to be in the madrasa and out of madrasa. You need to be a professional at any given time. So your students look at you as a role model. And again, that's extremely important. So I'll be going through that in detail with you as part of the course. Now we have 2 levels, the basic level here, and we have the advanced level. The basic level consists of 20 modules, and the advanced level consists of 20 modules. We expect everyone to go through the basic level first. So what happens is we only cover 2 modules per month, and we cover the whole course over 12 months. So it'll be one weekend, one Sunday like today, we will cover 2 modules, will be about 2 hours each. Okay, so it might be like the first Sunday of every month, and in January, then we have February, the first Sunday of February, and March. So hopefully this course will be starting in July at some point once we've assessed everyone and got them onto the right course. Okay, and then after month 3, we do a coaching 1-to-1. So I will spend an hour with you, or half an hour, or 1 hour with you to go through the course, and anything you don't understand, I'll go through that in detail with you. If you need resources, materials, I'll provide that with you. After month 5, we give you a certain task to do to see how you've improved. And if you are struggling with certain areas, then we will provide that further support to you. And then as you go on month 6, month 7, your coaching program that is held again after month 7, and then your final assessment in month 10. Okay, now once you've completed that course, then you can go into the advanced course if you want to. If not, then there's other pathways you can look at, which we'll be kind of looking at, and we'll send you the videos for those other pathways as well. So I talked about basic level, different colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the advanced level, you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each level can be completed in 5 months, 10 months, or 2-week intensive. We've got possibly a 2-week intensive that will be taking place in August for those who want to, and that will be covering maybe 2 to 4 modules per day, so you can cover the entire course in the UK in August, inshallah. As part of the course, what we give you is full support. So you get 3 1-hour Skype sessions on one-to-one to guide you through this. So what we do is I pencil in, I'll give you my calendar, you pencil in, and I go through that course with you. I also how to show you how to become an outstanding teacher. You also get 6 months email access so you can fast track your way to success. And I provide all that with you as part of this course. You also get 20 sessions, which is normally costing $91,997. So if you went and learned this anywhere else, that's what it would cost you. Okay? We also give you, like I said, 3-hour 1-hour session and 3 months email access. And again, if you looked at individually, this course would cost you £3,991. Some of our people who have been on to our course, like Dr. Fatia, for example, we've got Mirella, we've got an anonymous person here, which is going to be named. Your first opening question changed my perspective on things entirely. Real insight and complete focus. This was extremely informative, enjoyable, and above all valuable session, and I look forward to start implementing some of the techniques I've learned into practice straight away. Thank you for sharing an inspiring learning experience. Would I recommend this course? Definitely, unequivocally to any academic. And she's been teaching for 20 years. So imagine you had Mirella, who's been teaching for 23 years. And imagine how that's changed her. MashaAllah, she's gone on to our coaching program as well. She wants to now become an assistant head, deputy head, so she's gone on to our coaching program as well. Okay, and we have one teacher here, she's gone through half the course already, and she's moving on to the next level. And again, we've had so many students come onto our course, and these are some of the feedbacks that we've had. It is very inspiring, motivating to become an excellent teacher. Did give a lot of helpful tips. And again, we want you to benefit from the course. That's what the course is about. But I also want to reward you if you already made up your mind, because you'll be happy to hear we've got some amazing bonuses. So if you sign up today, what happens is I'm going to give you all the behavior management tools. And I'm going to go through that 5-step process with you with all the behavior management chart, the behavior passport, the positive, negative tools and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to give you all that with you, and we're going through that course with you as well. That alone is worth $197. I think it's probably worth more than that, but we put some of the feedback we've got, it's worth that much. Differentiation toolkit. I will give you the 4 amazing ways to differentiate in your lesson. Okay, and I will show you each and every single way to differentiate effectively into your classroom. And I'm going to give you all the resources and materials to cater for the low ability, the average ability, the high ability, how to use Bloom's taxonomy, how to use VARC model, how to use multiple intelligences, all that in the differentiation toolkit. I'll be giving you that as well. Again, that's document 197. The third thing I'm going to give you is a teacher folder checklist. In other words, it's for you to become an outstanding teacher, you need to have a checklist. And that's called a PDP, which is a professional development portfolio. And I'm going to show you how to develop a professional development portfolio. And some of my students who have graduated, kind of gone through the programs, and they've just taken that. And I'll give you one example. Is one of my teachers who went through my course. She had an interview, after she completed the course, and she rang me the night before saying, I've got this interview tomorrow. I'm really, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to go for this. I don't think if I'm remember, she's not got the right qualifications, but she's been through my course. Anyway, the next day she went on to the course. I said to her, look, just take, you've got your CV, you've got your letter of application, just take your PDP with you. And her PDP was really, really thick. Those of you who kind of joined the course, what I'll do is I'm going to show you all the videos of her PDP as well as part of that course. And she took a PDP with her. She went into the school. She exactly said she used the right keywords. She showed her CV, letter of application, and she just put the PDP in front of her. And then every time the principal, head teacher were asking a question, she would just refer to the PD, professional development portfolio. And there was a contents page and so forth. head teacher was so impressed that she asked my student that, could you train all my staff up on how to develop this? And she also gave her one of the highest senior leadership management jobs as well, which is double, tripling her salary. So can you see? So once you go through this particular process, it will transform the way you do things, inshallah. Okay? And if you want to get a higher job and higher salary, this will automatically do that. But again, if you want to become a consultant of academic mentoring, we can support you and you can become part of our team as well. So again, we'll train you from this as well. Valued at 197. So if you add all this up, yeah, so you've got a 20 sessions, the Skype sessions, the 6 months, and you've got the 3 bonuses. It works out nearly almost £5,000. But can you do this another way? Yeah, you can go and research the 20 modules. You can spend hours and hours and hours and hours. It's taken me 20 years, and I've given you just a kind of summary here. I'm giving you my 20 years experience. I've got, over 100 consultants which I can tap into. We've all worked on this as well. I've got scholastic background. I've got access to probably hundreds of scholars and ulama across the entire world. I can also refer them to you as well, and so forth. So can you do this another way? Yes, you can. And again, it's going to cost you 2,000 to 4,000 just on each course or module. And does it even work? You're not even going to get half of what I'm offering you today. The fact is, there's no comparison. This is absolutely a unique course, which is not in anywhere in any part of the world. Okay, you will not get this course in any part of the world. But what I'm going to give you today, because my success, your success is my success, and we're doing this for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The more people we have on those courses, the more you go out there and teach the way you're supposed to, the more you connect people to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then that's going to be our legacy behind. That's called Sadaqah Jariyah. But it's going to be your Sadaqah Jariyah as well, inshallah. Yeah? And we want all the Satizas to partner up with us. If you've got a madrasa and you want to partner this up, we can train your madrasa, we can train your school, we can train your college, whatever. We can work with you and we can support you on that as well. Okay? And again, after today, this is just a one-off, I'm just going to give you the price today. After this, the price will increase as well. So that £5,000 value, if you sign up today, I'm going to give you that for $497 only. Okay? So that payment of, you need to fill in the application form in today. I'm going to leave it until 12 o'clock midnight tonight, UK time. So if you sign up today, it's $497 only. If you pay in installments, then it's going to be £600, and that's all on the website as well. But this is one upfront fee. You will get an application form, you'll get a welcome pack, you'll get everything via email. But also, what I'm going to give you is mega bonus. So even though you're getting that for $497, what I'm also going to give you is, which is valued at £10,000. And again, you're not going to get this anywhere. I'm going to give you a £1,000 discount for our full module, 40 module teacher training program, which is £5,000. If you decide to sign up to that, we're going to give you £1,000 knocked off. Okay. If you refer a student to us, we're going to give you up to £1,000. So we recommend 5 students, we're going to give you £5,000. Okay. We've got Train the Trainer program. We're going to give you 50% discount on that. We've got the leadership and management program. So those who are working as principal head teachers or want to run their own establishment, we'll give you £1,000 knocked off on that training course. We provide full certification or resources. We give you access to many online courses for free. So what we're going to give you is we're going to give you like access to any course that we've done, all the programs, all the videos. We're going to give you all that for free. Okay, and again, referral bonus up to £1,000. This is what valued way more than £10,000, but we just put like a cap on it based on what I've shown you today. And again, $497 is what we're offering today, inshallah. Okay, that's end of my presentation. I think I've just about made it within the 2 hours. What I want you to do is also self-evaluate yourself again based on that, circle of evaluation. Okay, and I just want you to have a look at that. I'm also going to email you that chart as well for you to have a look at, and I'm going to give you those that piece of information on a way to kind of assess and evaluate yourself. What I'd like you to do today for me today is on the chat section. Please could you give me a positive review, how this course has benefited you, and any questions that you may have. But what I would just like is spend about, I think, 2 minutes just giving me some positive feedback, so we can put that up. We can put your, kind of testimonials and feedback on our website and everywhere else, which will encourage other people to join as well. Okay, and then just going to be looking at, sorry, it's going to be, again. So we can do that, and then I'm going to open the floor up for about 15 minutes to any questions you may have. So two things. One is you can provide feedback right now. I'd really appreciate that. Please just typing into the chat section how you found this presentation. Some of you have been WhatsApping me. Fantastic, you need to go, so that's fine. I'll be sending you a recording of this particular presentation, inshallah Aziz. But please, you give your feedback on how you've benefited from this particular webinar. But I'd like all of you to join this particular course. The course is, like I said, 497. If you join today, what you need to do is go on to the website, which I'm going to be looking at to. So I'm going to be just sharing you the website. Just give me a second. As soon as the website loads. So yeah, so if you go on to, you share the screen with you. So if you go onto this website here, if you go on to teacher training, I'm not sure if everyone's, it should be coming on soon. Yeah, so if you go onto the website, teacher training, professional development, you go down, it's teacher training, Madrasah teacher training program, and you'll come onto this page here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go, this page will be loading. Okay, and if you go down the page, it will allow you to kind of look at this as well. I've sent, most of you have already signed, we've got your information anyway. And you've got your, what's it called, your information anyway. And then you just go on to here, sign up on our teacher training, Madrasah teacher training program, and then we'll send you the information through. Some of you, we've already sent the information via email on how to sign up. The course is 497, sorry, there's an error on the website. The course is 497 or 20 modules, which will take place over 10 months, once a month. Somebody asked, I think somebody raised their hand. Hamza Naveed raised their hand. Yes, Hamza, could you type into the chat section if you've got any questions? So I'm gonna expect, just if you can provide feedback, I really appreciate that, inshallah. Anyway. Yes, it's one of a kind. Like I said, this course is what it's an introductory session. So the 497, what we're quoting you right now, is going to be probably double, triple once we get the course up and running and self. It's once we start delivering across the entire world, the course is obviously going to be much higher. The cost is going to be much higher. Yeah, the floor's left open to you. Any questions? Have I ever taught in Turkey University? No. I don't mind teaching in Turkey University, but no, I'm quite busy with some of the work that I'm doing currently with academic commentary. If anyone's got any more questions? No, that's not me. I've never taught in Turkey, so my apologies. Okay, we'll leave another 2 minutes. If you've got anyone got any questions. You've covered a lot today. I think everyone's probably tired as well. So yes, please do register. Just go fill in the application form. Forward the kind of payments. You're getting all these 20 modules. You're getting gigabytes worth of information, all the resources, all the materials, certification for $497. Works out literally £25 a module. No one's going to give you that £25 per module. Is the minimum people will charge just for lesser teacher standards, for example, is about £197 or £297. So the information that we provide is going to be exclusive to you. And again, you can use this yourself and train but it's about you connecting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, getting your students to connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well. Okay, thank you very much for everyone that has attended this particular webinar. Inshallah, I will see you all soon. And again, if you've got any questions, please do email me and we can book in a one-to-one session if need be. And I hope to speak to you all soon, inshallah. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.